Jamal, I mean, obviously this is a very emotional night for you and a very big moment in your career, but I guess just I'm sure that you're still processing the emotions, but what are you feeling right now?
I don't know. Right now, I'm all over the place. It's kind of numb right now. It's kind of hard to believe. It's one of them things where, honestly, this fight, I just wanted to go out there and compete. I just really wanted to go out there and just fight. So, like the last time before when I was here, I was so emotional and I wanted it so bad. And this time, the only thing I cared about was just going out there and putting on the show. So, I mean, just give me a couple of days and I'll probably have an answer for that.
Nice. Overall, how did you feel about your performance? I know it was under difficult circumstances, but what did you feel about what you turned in tonight?
Honestly, I'm happy with my performance. Obviously, I want to finish. I definitely had them towards the end of the third round. Maybe just relax a little bit once you get the guy hurt. Maybe it's my time being off and rusty for being almost 23 months, almost 2 years. So I think maybe once I get going, and I'll probably start settling down and start finishing these guys.
When you got done and you're kind of sitting in the back waiting, did you think you had done enough to get the deal, or were you worried that maybe you'd have to come back again?
Yeah, no, honestly, I was in the back and I said, whatever happens tonight, I'm proud of myself. So this time I didn't care for the answer. I just said I'm more proud of myself for what I overcame to come back here. And then to get the answer, that I wanted it just put the icing on the cake,
Nice. You had a lot of emotion in your post-fight speech. Did anybody talk to you about maybe one or two less F-bombs next time?
Yeah, that man right there, John Wood. John Wood was like, hey, man, and Heidi came up to me, and Heidi was like, listen, can you stop, using the cuss words? Because it was kind of hard to understand you. And I was like, all right, my bad. And then as soon as I was getting ready for, to talk to him after I got the contract, Wood was like, hey, less language. And I was like, all right, my bad. And that's my fault to everyone that's going to watch this. It's just I was so emotional. And, I'm good now.
I mean, I always assume if you're watching a cage fight, you can put up with an F-bomb or two, you know what I mean? But it was a lot of them.
It was a lot that had to come out.
Fair enough. Last thing for me, I mean, know how hard you worked to get here. You got this deal. What's next? I mean, do you have an ideal scenario in mind for, when you'd like to make your debut, who you'd like it to be against, where you'd like it to be? What's the ideal scenario for you?
I thought about this. The first thing I'm going to do, I already talked to John Wood. I already talked to Iridium. It's time for me to get down to 205, my original weight class. That's number one. Like I said, when I came back, I was like 275, almost 280. So coming back was just, I just tried to get best in shape as I could. Obviously, I dropped a lot of weight compared to what I was, but working my way back down to 205 and fighting in the light heavyweight division. It's guys that I know that's in the top 10 that I want to fight. Jamal Hill. First thing about Jamal Hill, not that I don't like Jamal, so Jamal, don't think I don't like you. I just feel like it should be only one Jamal. So that's my problem with Jamal Hill. But other than that, I actually love Jamal Hill. I love his tweets. I love watching his reels on Instagram. I want Paul Craig. I like his jiu-jitsu. And they made a mistake. I'm actually a black belt. And not only am I a black belt, I'm a really good fucking black belt. Oh, excuse my language again. Use that. But I beat some good people, I'm not going to throw names out there. That's not me. But I beat some top names in the jiu-jitsu sport. So I know where my jiu-jitsu holds to some of the best guys in the world. And let me see. It's going to piss a lot of people off because he's from my old gym. He's from my hometown. I want Dominic Reyes. It's not nothing against Dominic Reyes. I mean, we used to be training partners. He's never done anything to me, but I just feel like if we're going to say who's going to be the best out of, the high desert, Victorville, Hesperia, Apple Valley, all of that, is me. And a lot of people know that. So he can see this and take this the wrong way and think I'm talking shit about him. I'm not. Me and Dominic are cool, but it was sooner or later I was going to be in the UFC. So, and we have to fight in the same weight class. So it was going to happen someday. So that's pretty much it.
Jamal, you talked about this journey. Sorry. You talked about the journey you've been on. I know it's tough to get back. The last couple of weeks, ever since you found out you're coming back here, how hard has it been to kind of focus on just the moment without, thinking too much big picture, just focus on what you had to do tonight?
I just took it a day at a time. It was a lot of stuff that happened. It was a lot of emotion that I was feeling coming into the fight. Just things started happening left and right. It started with my mom, and then it's always the little thorns just happening just left and right. So I just took it a day at a time, and then I just had good people around me. Just constantly giving me love, support, and that just kind of made it a little bit easier for me. And then I think honestly today right before like I was at the hotel room, I literally cried like so much because like everything was finally coming out, and I was just so happy and proud of myself for what I overcame to be back here.
Would you worry about the emotions taking over in the fight, like something interfering with kind of what you wanted to do?
No, because I told myself we wouldn't deal with this after. You know, like let's get the job done, and then after we're going to deal with everything else. Probably not tonight because I'm letting you know I'm going to be drunk somewhere, but maybe tomorrow, you know, but definitely in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to sit down and process everything that's happening. And like just, you know, the last 2 years, I just been working, honestly, guys. So I never really sat down and really just tackled my problems, you know, and I just really just was working because I just wanted to be back here. So give me a couple of weeks and I'm going to finally sit down and just over the next couple of weeks and get things in order.
Did you, and I know you talked about just kind of worrying about the moment in the fight, but knowing that you won last time but didn't get a contract, did that enter your mind at all in the ring, like trying to do something to impress instead of just trying to win?
No, because it's a different Jamal. You know, the Jamal you met 3 years ago, still a lot of anger, a lot of insecurities, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. And this one came in and he was just a whole different person. Like, I'm not even the same person I was 2 years ago, not even a year ago, and I grew up so much. So that's why when I was watching that fight, you can ask my corner, I was like, dude, I would kill that guy. And I'm talking about myself. Like, I would kill that guy because I'm not even that person mentally anymore. So it was just great about that.
I know you got some props from a pretty good boxer after the win tonight. What was that conversation like? What did Deontay tell you?
He really told me, he said, dude, you got a good jab. He was like, you got a good jab. And he was like, you need to put that right hand behind it. Like, he was like, your jab is nasty, it's fast. People are not going to catch it. But you need to start setting it up and throwing that right hand behind it. And then, you know, John Wood put in there, oh, I've been telling them. And then everybody was just on me. But, you know, yeah, it is. John's been telling me that since I started coming to Syndicate, start putting that right hand behind it. And I started throwing it a little bit more. I thought I threw a lot of them, but I guess I didn't. But I heard him throw the right hand, switch it up. But, you know, the words from Deontay was just like, you have a good jab. You got a good chance in this sport. He's I like your attitude. I see that you're fighting for a lot. But learn how to put that right hand behind it and throw some combos, and you're going to start sleeping these people.
Just two more for me. You talked about that. I think you did it early in the third round. You hit a couple jabs to the left and hit him with a big right. Were you surprised he didn't go down after that?
Honestly, when I rocked him, I was just like, just go for the body, you know. But then he covered the body a lot, you know. But then when I did throw the right hand, you know, I did see him wobble, but then he recovered quick. So he's just tough. So it's one of them nights where like most people would drop, but this guy was probably the only dude that didn't drop. So you know, it was just a long night in the office for him.
Last one. This is not from me. There might be some people close to you that pass this along. They want to know what you might do with your hair next time.
Okay, look, this is what happened. I got the fade on the side. I was supposed to get my hair braided, but then I went to the hair lady, and she told me my hair was still too greasy, and I should have washed it some more. So she said, I'm not going to braid your hair. Then I was like, you know what? I don't care what I look like because I'm going to be on TV. So then, when I talked to my mom this morning, she said, you're going to make us black people look so bad on TV? So then I was like, I don't care, Mom, I'm going to be on TV. What you going to say? But then, yes, I'm going to get my hair done next time I fight.
Hey, Jamal.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Speaking of your mom, have you talked to her yet?
I haven't talked to my mom yet. Just right now, just trying to get all the UFC stuff done. You know, I don't want to walk around here crying and stuff. So I'm just trying to, like, get done with everything I need to be done here, and then I just want to have that conversation with me and my mom one-on-one, and you know, just talk to her. You know, I didn't get to really go home. You know, when she had the surgery to get the, you know, all the stuff taken out. She starts chemo in a week and a half. I didn't get to go home because I was working and training. So now I'm gonna have some time to just go back. I'm going back to Cali tomorrow and just hang out with my mom. So just catch up with everything.
Thank you for sharing, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, so anyway, I'm getting drunk off of this, all right? Just letting you guys know. So if you watch my Instagram and you just happen to see me shirtless somewhere, it's because of Howler. But no, thank you guys. It's a pleasure to be here. It's been a long time coming. I've been watching you guys for so many years and listening to you guys, so it's kind of good to be on the other side. So hopefully we'll have more moments like this. All right, guys? So thank you, guys.